Hello, this is Justajolt here, and the thanks or the blame, depending on how you look at it, once again I'd like to say for this video comes, or rather goes to, Foam Blast. So if you're not familiar with Foam Blast, you need to go and see Foam Blast channel, because it is their fault, or thanks to them, that I'm doing this right now. Also, very, very sorry to anybody who is in the UK right now. I know it's late. I have been at a very, very big Nerf event today in Chorley. A fantastic venue, absolutely superb, running an event for 60 people. And so a little bit late, wanted to spend a little bit of time chatting to Mrs. Jolt, eating food and stuff like that when I got back. Straight to the chat here to say hello to people. Hello to Marvel Clips, Ethan Nerf, Burnt Potato, Fan Art, Police and FBI, Know You, Brian Cartmill, Boom Zen, Xbox Game Tag, Corbin Cooper, not related to Jeremy Corbyn, I hope. Marvel Clips again. And no, not first. Brilliant. Sweden Fish. I love Sweden Fish. Hello, everyone. And today we're going to get straight down to business. And we're going to be looking at this. This is the X-Shot Chaos Meteor, which I'm really, really excited to unbox. Because to be quite frank with you, I feel that it is going to be something of maybe not quite a Kronos beta, but it's certainly going to rival the Kronos. Of course, it's going to rival the Kronos. It comes in at a couple of pounds. See, that's why Drak's here, because Drak can do that and I can't. Anyway, it comes in at slightly cheaper than the Kronos in the UK anyway. The Kronos at the moment dipping to around about £15, which is round about the wholesale retail price, because I bought loads of Kronoses when they first came out for that price. This was being sold for, I think it was £13.99, so £1 less retail price. So goodness knows what the wholesale price is going to be at. It's a fantastic price. I already have an introduction in mind for this, which I am not going to be doing right now, but you guys are going to be able to take full part in this unboxing today. And yep, any ideas I want from you guys, I'll be asking you, and you'll be able to pitch in and make it as amazing as the unboxing of this guy was. Because this unboxing was an awful lot of fun, and I still have an awful lot to do with this blaster. There's just been a lot of new blasters come out that I quite frankly need to deal with. Anyway, let's put that down for a second before I get going. Hello there. There we go. Kronos reskin. Absolutely 100% a Kronos reskin. It is absolutely nuts how much like the Kronos this is. I'll just kind of show you guys on camera right now. You guys take a quick look at this. So this is the size comparison right here. You'll be able to get a better look out the box. It is pretty much exactly the same proportions. Exactly the same proportions. Almost in every single way. But like I say, we'll get a better look at it once it's actually out of the box. So, I guess we've just got to kind of decide how to get it out of the box then. Well, first of all, I'm going to say how amazing it is. I'm going to talk about the box for a little bit, and then we're going to get it out of the box. So let me get this camera right here. I'll move this down a bit so you can kind of see what's going on there with the blaster itself. And I'm going to get making this unboxing video. I've just got to run away quickly. Just 1 second. I'm just going to get the memory card for this guy. Otherwise, we won't be able to see anything. Grabbing that memory card right now. There's the memory card. There we go. Lots and lots of memory goodness to edit later on for this. Okay. So, good heavens! It's a... What is this? How am I going to do this then? I'm going to say... It looks like a Kronos! But it's a Chaos! It's Zuru, X-Shot, and it's Meteor. Ooh, Meteor. Let's go from there. Meteor than the Kronos. See what I did there? There we go. That'll do nicely. This guy looks incredibly determined. He's got all spiky gelled hair and everything. You take a look at this on the box here. This guy looks just, you know, like he's kind of like really sort of... Actually, I'm not sure if he is any older than... Let's just take a look at some of the models on the rival boxes. Can you actually see them? That is remarkably interesting. Because... I've just noticed one difference between this and the rival boxes. This guy is not wearing a face mask. He's a rebel. And then, of course, we're going to have like the Thug Life music right there. Maybe glasses too, who knows. All of the rival Nerf guys are so safety conscious. There we go, let's put this back in there. And let's have... let's have the Artemis dudes right here. Is this the Artemis? Yeah, this is the Artemis. Even crazy jumping parkour dude wears a mask. But X-Shot Meteor dude is just too cool for that. No, I can't see that. What can I say? And so instead of saying that he's like, you know, too cool to wear a mask, what should I say? What do you think? What should I say? Der Hammer, also meinst du der Hammer als ob Deutsch oder wie? He should wear a face mask. I think he should be wearing a face mask. Great to see you, OC Nerf. I'm not sure where to go from here with the face mask thing, but that's interesting to note because X-Shot is clearly trying to say something about their brand right here, aren't they? They're clearly trying to say something. I'm not sure if they're just kind of copying Nerf. I'm not sure at this point if they're just trying to imitate Nerf or if they're actually making some kind of a statement. Ooh, look at this. This ball's all shiny. That's similar to the rival box. Lots of shiny bits on here. Yeah, you've got that mat in the background and then the front is shiny. That's interesting. Chaos is shiny too. X-Shot are very proud of their Chaos line, clearly. Because to be quite honest, I personally feel that the Chaos line may just turn out to be rival beaters. Now, I have got an X-Shot right here. There we go. I currently love X-Shot blasters loaners simply because they're much, much cheaper than Nerf blasters and also a lot more powerful straight out the box. And if Zuru are going to do this for the Chaos line as well, then why not? And if Zuru are going to do this for the Chaos line, I'm not complaining. Claims of 100 FPS, 30 meters per second if you're in that part of the world. And there's the word compatible. That's interesting. Compatible with what? Phillips crosshead screwdrivers. Rubbishy 3G phones. What else could they be compatible with? AA batteries. Clearly there's a word on here that they would love to have used but probably didn't for what's the word again? What's that word I'm after? For copyright reasons. Okay, so you can see on here what I'm talking about. If I could just show you here, right? They've just got the word compatible. You see that? That to me is really rather interesting because obviously they want to say rival compatible. They are not allowed to say rival compatible. So that's just what they have to say. That's just what they have to say. I find that really rather interesting. I find that very interesting. And yeah, oh, all right, I like it. Zuru are clearly rolling their tanks onto... Zuru are clearly rolling their tanks onto Hasbro's. Zuru are clearly rolling their tanks onto... I have to do that in two parts. Hasbro's well-kept lawn. And there are 12 of them! 12 balls! It's taken Hasbro ages to give 12 of something where there's only meant to be 6. To be fair, X-Shot have done that right from the start. You're doing a great job, X-Shot. X-Shot Chaos, X-Shot Chaos. Oh, there we go. And here's something else that's interesting. You don't see X-Shot begging you to use only official X-Shot balls or darts. They're just happy that you're using X-Shot. Does this say something about the way that Hasbro is taking people for granted? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but it's interesting. It looks to me like this might come with a bunch of stickers, maybe? I don't know. But hasn't it already got all the decals on it? This is interesting because, of course, on the rival Kronos, you put the... Because with the rival Kronos, you put the balls in through the top. But here you put the balls in underneath. Also available is the Orbit. Where are we going to go from here? And one more shot than Hasbro. And one more shot than the Kronos. They're trying to go one better. That goes back, that goes forwards. I always like to try and eke out as much information as I can possibly get from the box. So anyway, please don't end the stream when I just came in. Don't worry, you've got bags of time yet. I'm still going on. Could be like balls. Absolutely. I can't believe how many people like that. Right. What will I be using at the Battle of Britnerf? At the Battle of Britnerf, I'm actually severely tempted to just go ahead and use a Fang, to be honest with you. I am that impressed with the Fang. I'm going to give that a go for a couple of games at least. I'm probably also going to be using something ridiculous, like I might well bring along some of those Fortnite micro shots just for fun. I may also have a special blaster which I'm bringing along to share with everyone at Battle of Britnerf. I'm not yet going to mention what that is because it may not arrive in time, but anyway, I'm going to be doing that. By the way, what do you think about the sound today? I've been messing with the sound again. I really hope that the sound is a lot better today. I have been playing with it, and I put a note on my Facebook page just thanking the guy whose video I watched, who I think helped me to get the sound right. I think it's about time I unbox this. There is a poetic justice in unboxing it with the Kronos. Please, no! That's that little face saying that. There's the face. No! But wait. But wait. There's nothing to cut. There's nothing to... But wait. There's nothing holding this in place. Good heavens. Because with X-Shot blasters, normally you can just rip them out the packaging. If you're strong enough, that is. I might have to go two-handed for this. There we go. Why are we not coming out the packaging? Normally, X-Shot blasters come out of the packaging super easily. They normally just clip into like little plastic bits, but I cannot believe that this is so difficult to take out. This is actually really hard to take out. Normally with X-Shot blasters, you just rip them out of the packaging and they're out. But maybe because this is a slightly more expensive, premium-y type blaster, they're sort of... Let me just see what's going on here, because this is crazy. Okay, it should just come out as X-Shot blasters are wont to do. I'm just weak. Did I break it? No, I didn't break it. Justajolt just needs gains. Alright, so here we have the X-Shot blaster here, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. It actually feels lighter than the Kronos. It actually feels lighter than the Kronos. It is definitely lighter than the Kronos, and I am not sure if that is because of the types of plastics that are used, or if they've just cut some stuff out. I don't know. Well, it'd be interesting to find out. And taking a bit of a look at the blaster here. There it is, all the way around. Ah, so maybe this is why we've got stickers. There's no stickers on this side. Let's see if there are some stickers here in the box somewhere. There we go, here are the stickers. I'm not sure what's better. I'm not sure whether I prefer Hasbro's approach of just putting nothing on the other side or giving you stickers to make you stick on yourself. To be honest with you, I may well end up sticking these somewhere else. I don't know where yet, but anyway. So, yeah, we've got a lovely sheet of stickers that comes with these. Stickers sometimes have that kind of stickery smell. These don't have that smell. They're fairly neutral. There are all the stickers. I don't know how well you can see these. We've got stickers that say something like MISR, Max Chaos, Meteor. Lots of things that say Meteor. Max RXB. I don't know what RXB stands for. If anyone knows what RXB stands for, comment if you don't mind. I've got no idea. I am struggling in my old age. It's absolutely terrible. Child protective packaging, it looks like. Yes, there are stickers. There are stickers. What else have we got? We've got Chaos, Meteor, X-Shot. Lots of little decals, I guess, that you could stick all over your blaster if you wanted to. I think these are just... excuse me. I think these are just bonus freebies, to be honest with you. I think that's what this is. All right, so what have we got? We've got a jam door right here. Look, there's a jam door. Jam door open, jam door close. Jam door open, jam door close. There's our jam door right there. I wonder if I could do... No, I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that later. I'll do that later. Right, we've also got a safety here. I'm assuming that's a safety right there. We've equipped with a safety there too. Look at that. So when the safety's there, can't pull the trigger. When the safety's not there, can pull the trigger. Nice and easy. And we've got a... And that looks like a... Oops, where's it gone? And that looks like a prime release. I hope that's not all blurry on the camera. Oh, this is bizarre. Okay. And that's where the balls go. That's where the balls go, guys. But the thing is that there's nothing stopping it from... Is there some assembly required with this? I'm starting to think there may be some assembly required with this because, look, there's a big gaping hole there. Well, where the balls are meant to go. Right, so let's just take out some more of this stuff here and sort of see. I might actually have to read the manual for this. I don't normally. Right, so he already answered you, Mantis. And what we're using at BOB... I should use the I will not be using a deploy at BOB. A battery does not go there, by the way. Benzoom. Right, so... Okay. It doesn't say that I'm meant to do anything with this. Right, this is bizarre. And so we've got little switches here. We've got another switch just there, which I'm assuming is meant to do something. Let's just... Oh, that's a draw. This blaster has got a major draw on it. Oh, safety's on. Safety's not on. There we go. Which I think bodes really well for the amount of power it's going to have. Okay, I'm actually going to just put something underneath that camera. If I'm not going to be picking it up, I want it to be facing up at my beautiful face. There we go. Look at that. Much, much better. Right, I'm going to go ahead and get some of these balls out. I'm becoming suspicious now that there might be something wrong with this because there doesn't look to be. There is like no chance that you just put balls in here. There's got to be something missing from this. There we go. And the balls come out of the packaging like so. Man, this packaging's tough. Alright, so I'm starting to get a little bit worried about this. Just slightly worried. The reason these feel quite soft. These do not feel as hard as the rival balls. They also feel a little bit shinier. It does say they're compatible, so let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one too. There we go. Stick these in here. Doopy doopy doopa. The singing helps, guys. The singing helps. Alrighty then. Well, there are no complaints at all from the Kronos about these. Oh, complaints from my camera though. I keep on realising that the screen's going. That's probably why, to be fair. All right then. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and throw some of these in the bottom and see what happens, because I don't know, was there a piece that fell out when I opened it? Because it seriously looks like there should be a bit down here. So I drop that in. No. I've literally just dropped the ball in there, and there is some kind of anti-gravity magic that's occurring that's stopping it from... Oh, no, it's not. It's not stopping it from falling out. Oh, look, that's what you do. All right, okay, okay. Okay, all right. I understand now. I've just worked out what's going on, and I'm super excited because it's amazing. Oh, my goodness, there's a little thing up here that you pull down, and then you go ahead and put the balls in. Whoops, like that. There we go, the balls go in, and now they don't fall out! They're not falling out! Yes! Aren't I amazing? This is brilliant. There we go, you can just do this all day and they won't fall out! Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? Okay, alright. There we go. Let's put some more of these balls in now. I knew it had to be something. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, all of these in there. Okay, right. So this is now loaded up with however many balls it's loaded up with. I have not got a clue how many I've put in. It's probably about 6. I've already fired a few off. Let's see if I can stuff another one in. There we go. There's another one in there too. Whoops. There goes one more ball in there. That's pretty darned cool, actually. Okay. And now I'm guessing I press this, which sort of deactivates the spring, which means it's able to push the balls up and into the firing chamber. So, ready for this? Oh my heck. That is so much fun. Misfire, we've got a misfire. Why are we misfiring? And we're misfiring already. We're going to open up the jam door and see what's up. It looks to me like there shouldn't be a problem, but there kind of is a problem. Why are these not pushing upwards? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I've literally just pushed this button inwards again, and it's pushed the balls up and into the chamber now. So that's now chambered. Listen to that! That is absolutely insane! I don't have a chrono, and I'm going to fire this at the deploy now. Right, I'm going to turn the camera so you can see the deploy, and I'm just going to shoot the deploy a little bit because this is brilliant. This is fantastic. I'm really, really sorry, but this is a lot of fun to use. This is brilliant. Right, this is so easy to load as well. This is absolute genius. I don't think you understand how easy this is to load. Right, to begin with, I'm just leaving the jam door open because I don't like having to open the jam door when there's a problem. I like to be able to see when there's a problem. I'm literally I'm going to pull this down. I'm going to just throw balls in the bottom. I'm going to press this button. And nothing's going to happen. Okay, alright. Right, okay. So when you press this button, it releases. If it's full, of course, then nothing comes out. But this is absolutely nuts. Absolutely crazy. Right, I'm going to fire at the deploys now anyway, because this is a brilliant blast. This is fantastic. Move these out of the way first. Let's have that there. Move that out of the way too. Too many boxes. Oh my goodness, and we're out of ammo. I am severely impressed with that, and I mean severely impressed. Right. Okay, I'm going to talk to this camera for a bit. So, to begin with, I'm thoroughly impressed with the way this blaster fires. I'm also really, really impressed with how easy it is to load, because whether it's primed or not, you can load it. The Kronos is a phenomenal blaster, however, you can't load it until you're like that, and whilst you're loading, you're not firing. Whilst you're stuffing balls in here, you're definitely not firing until you've primed it back and fired. Okay? Whereas with this, I'm priming and I'm oops, am I loading? Yep, I've primed it. I pulled this down and I'm loading. Back it, oops, all the way back. I press the button forwards and I'm firing again. So basically, you can be loading this no matter what priming position your blaster is in. And I think there's something to be said for that. I think that's very, very, very interesting. I genuinely feel that revolutionary might be the wrong word, because fundamentally we're still talking about a blaster that's very, very similar to the Kronos. However, the way you load it is frankly incredible. It is very, very interesting. I think that's absolutely superb. It's kind of got that thing about it that's similar to the Artemis. You know the way with the Artemis you can just keep on throwing rival balls in, pretty much whether it's primed or not, and keep on playing. It's got that kind of thing going for it, which I really, really love. And that and the price point means that we've actually got something really rather special here. Absolutely special. Sorry, I'm going into sincere mode now, because this is a brilliant blaster. Right, so my next question is... and I'm not going to be opening up this up on this stream. My next question is, what's this? What does this do down here? So, just looking down there, the magazine goes up there. What's the purpose of this space? Because in the Kronos, of course, it's internal magazine. All right, that's internal magazine. But with this, it's not internal magazine. So it's a very, very small, picky thing. I'm having to work really, really hard to pick holes in this blaster. I really, really am having to work hard to pick holes in this blaster. This is an amazing piece of kit. This is absolutely superb. Actually, forget I said that. Forget I said anything about this space here. It just helps with the aesthetics. It's no problem at all. It would probably look ugly without. The fact that you've got an extra ball is nice. That's a lovely thing. The fact that you load it through there, I'd probably have to practice a bit more with the loading thing, because, you know, there's that and then there's that. But even so, it's such an easy thing. And I noticed as well, when I was aiming the blaster just now, I automatically did that, and that actually doesn't feel too bad. That doesn't feel too bad to aim with if you want to go two-handed. One-handed's fine too, of course, no problem with one-handed, but two-handed like this didn't feel bad either. Right, so in terms of tactical rails, there aren't any. There's this one that looks like a tactical rail, but I doubt is functional at all. In terms of sling attachment points, well, you've got this big massive thing here, which is a sling attachment point. And the Kronos only has that. Is that right? The Kronos only have that? Yep, Kronos only has that. So, actually, I haven't got a problem with that. I haven't got a problem with this blaster at all. I have no problems with this blaster. I don't even mind they haven't stuck the stickers on for me. I think this is fantastic. So, for you guys who are watching this being unboxed for the first time, I absolutely love this. I think it's brilliant. Can be primed and fired with the jam door open, the same as you can leave the door open with the Kronos, which is nice. There are a lot of good things to say about this blaster. A lot of good things, and I'm really, really impressed. I'm a fan of the Kronos, and this for me has what I love about the Artemis plus a Kronos. So in my opinion, this is if you like the Kronos, then I think you'll like this too. And to be quite frank, if you haven't yet bought a Kronos, I would almost say don't bother. I would almost say don't bother, just go for a Meteor, because this is absolutely wonderful. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have to say about this blaster. If you've got any more questions about this blaster, throw them in the questions. Throw them in the questions now, in the comments now. Right, this is not £20. This cost me £13. I got this from the Entertainer. Let me just show you that mechanism again. So to load it, you just load balls in through there. Oh, sorry, you pull that down first. You load balls in through there. I don't know if you can see this, but the balls go past this little kind of thing there, and then that stops the balls from coming back. And then when you're ready to send the balls to the top, you press this button, and then where's it gone? There we go. And that slides back up and holds the balls up against the plunger tube, so the plunger tube is ready to receive them when you're ready to fire. This is an absolutely phenomenal blaster. Absolutely phenomenal. The Chaos Meteor looks like a nice cheap blaster you could mod. Yeah, quite possibly. Can you load 6+1? That is a good question. 6+1. I may just have done that before. I've got to go and collect more rival balls now from somewhere. So let's go and see what I can find. There we go. There we go. There's a whole mixture there. A whole mixture of different types of rival balls here, including official Nerf, aftermarket, and everything else in between. So can you load 6+1? Let's have a little look. I'm actually live streaming this right now. Just been asked the question, can I load 6+1? Let's find out. So pull this up here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. So we now have 7 rivals. So we now have 7 balls in this blaster. We're going to go ahead and fire. Press that button. Prime. Fire. Right. After that first ball, I've got to press this again just to make sure it's pushed up. If you do load 7 balls in this, you cannot push this and expect it to kind of actuate and push all of the balls towards the plunger tube. You've got to fire one off. Right, 1 misfire there. Let me see. Are we still any in the chamber? Nope, none in the chamber there at all. I think that's fantastic. I think that's absolutely brilliant. I'll show you it firing and loading once more, and then it's just nuts. This is crazy. I'm really a fan of this. Really a fan of this. Any other questions? Throw them in there. Try Rival Mag Speed Loader. I was in the Entertainer just this morning. Really? It was £20 when you were there. Seriously, it was not £20 when I bought it. It was much. Oh, that is interesting as well. Right. So just now I loaded up about 6 balls, and then I pushed this up, and that works as well. So you can load all of your balls in, and then you can push upwards. So that's interesting too, guys. That's interesting as well. So again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to push that 7th ball in as well. It doesn't quite like this. Maybe I've got 8 in there. There we go. Right, so 1. It fired. Right, so it fired 2 that time. Now I'm going to press this. You saw it actuate. Two came out at once there. How many did I have in that blaster just now? I think I might have had 8 in there. I might just have had 8 balls in there. Let me get some more and try. This is accepting all kinds of ammo. Just random rival ammo that I've got lying around. Look, random rival ammo. This is accepting all kinds of rival ammo as well. No problems at all. Right. So another way that you can load this, if you want to, is you can just throw in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've thrown in 6, and now I'm just going to literally lift this up. I've lifted it up, little push there, and that's now loaded. That is so much easier than loading 1 by 1 with the Kronos. And that's 6, 7, whoopsie daisy, 6, 7, and 8. 8. All right. 8 balls. We have 8 balls in this blaster. 1, 2, right. 1, 2 balls. Then you need to press the button. There we go. 3, 4, 5. I think a ball just fell out there. 6, 7, 8. From what I counted there, that was 8. This blaster successfully loaded and fired 8 balls. That's crazy! So every now and again you can load an extra ball into a blaster or an extra dart into a mag. But this is an extra 2. an extra 2 balls into this blaster here, which personally I think is nuts. So in effect, we have, let me just try again, because I still can't help thinking that I miscounted or something. Right. 8 balls. I still can't believe this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got to load the 6 and then pull this down, otherwise it won't work. So there's 6, 7, and 8. Yep, this holds 8. X-Shot are not only being very generous with the amount of ammo they give you, they're also being very, very modest about the capacity of their blaster. They've said it holds 6, which it does, but it actually holds 8. 1, 2. Now I press this button. 3. Oh. Right, 1 ball fell out there. 1 ball fell out. 3, 4, 5, 6, and another ball fell out. Right, so both of the balls that fell out there were actually the poor quality Chinese ones. You know, the ones you buy for, like, you know, you get like 1,000 for like a penny or something. They're the ones that are all misshapen. I've actually just had 2 balls fall out at the end of the blaster, presumably because they weren't a good fit for the barrel, and they were both kind of the nasty, kind of cheap, spongy Chinesey ones, which are a little bit misshapen. I really hope this shows up on the camera how misshapen these are. So I think that this blaster does not like these, which are the kind of the cheap, kind of misshapen ones, the ones where the foam is just absolutely dire. That's what I think, but everything else it likes. Everything else it likes. Okay, how's the quality of the blaster, the plastic quality? Right, it is lighter. It is definitely lighter. I'm not sure if that's because there's less going on, because the magazine, for example, is a lot simpler. Having a look at the plastic. Alright, the plastic does look like it might be less thick as well. In terms of build quality, I know that these also feel like they're cheaper. To be honest with you, this definitely does feel like it's cheaper than anything that Nerf makes. And in terms of the internals, I don't know if the internals are going to last as long as something that Nerf makes. Something that Hasbro makes, sorry. And so I guess that's something that's a little bit untested with this. I am looking forward to getting inside it, and I'm not going to be doing that tonight. But at some point, it will be very, very interesting to see. One thing I will say, though, I really like this kind of carbon fibre finish here. I really, really like the carbon fibre finish right here on the blaster. That looks pretty funky. The aesthetics overall aren't too bad. I know that this is a little bit of a kind of, you know, a question mark maybe. Some people may love it, some people may hate it. I don't think it's too bad, though, to hold like that and use. Yeah, that's really, really good. Very interesting indeed. And load another 8+1 from Rab. 8+1, all right. 8+1, let's do it. Let's see how high we can go. 8+1. Rival balls absolutely everywhere. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3. There you go, let's just move that down there so you can see what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Right, if it triggers anyone that these two are different colours, hey, I'm sorry. Alright, there we go, that's going to go up there. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 was Rab's question. So let's just see. Let's just see. Rab, sir, you are a little bit of a genius. I've just loaded this with 9. Do you hear me? 9 balls. It claimed 6. It loaded 9. That's unreal. I'm starting to think that in fact this is not a blaster. This is in fact a TARDIS. That's what this is. This is a TARDIS. Right. Aha, okay. Something squishy just happened down there. 1, that did not fire out properly. 2, I'm going to put another 2 balls in there just to see if that kind of squishy thing happens again. Because, wait, are we... Right, okay. The chamber's empty right now, so I'm not cheating. So that's now back up to 8 and 9. I'm just wondering if you look down here, you can actually see how much that is bending now. You can see how much this is bending. Is that going to break? Which is my question. Can you see that up there? So the piece of plastic there in the middle is meant to be literally... Oops, I'm trying to work out how to hold this. This piece of plastic here is meant to be in the middle. It's bent towards the side under the strain of holding these balls in. All right, let's just carry on. Let's carry on. Right, so I'm actually going to watch this. Let's see if we can watch this together. So I'm trying to pull that side to prime the blaster. I must be kind of falling asleep here or something. Right, so I'm going to prime the blaster. Priming. And I feel the squishy thing again. Which kind of says to me that maybe this blaster will hold 9, but it doesn't like to. Right, nothing came out. The ball's still there. 1. Okay, this is going to be double loaded now. This is going to be double loaded. Nothing's come out. Okay. For those of you watching who have just joined us, we are kind of abusing this blaster. We have loaded it up with kind of 3 more balls than it's meant to take. Right. So now there are all kinds of things. Are we going to push up now? Right, there we go. We're going to push up. Back it. Oh, that's interesting. So, in addition to that, if the blaster is primed open, there's nothing stopping you from loading it through here either. You can load it through there too. Right. This has got ridiculous now, so I'm going to see if I can just tip these balls out. These balls are all jammed in here now. So, we are going to try this again. We're not going to stop. Definitely going to try this again. It's even blue. It's definitely a TARDIS. Right, there we go. Let's see if we can get these balls out now because they're definitely jammed in. Oh, look at that. I was actually just wondering to myself if there was some kind of like little sort of hop-up device. And the same as there is in the Kronos and other rival blasters, there is some kind of little hop-up device. However, it's all the way back here. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing with my screwdriver. So the hop-up device is all the way back there, which is kind of interesting. It's quite far back. That was terrible. So I don't know if you can see it. It's just about there. You see it? See, move that. There we go. It's right there. That's where the hop-up is. This is interesting. Yeah, we're not firing anything now. Let's see if we can unjam this ball right here and work out why it's not coming out. There we go. Out you come. Out you come. There we go. There's 1. So many balls trapped here. There's 2. It's a Grim Up Nerf ball. This is like bingo, isn't it? Like bingo. Come on, out you come. This is what you tuned in for, guys, to watch Justajolt unjamming a blaster. For those of you wondering, I am not... Oh, will I be able to use that? Yeah, I could use that. Yeah, I can just push through here. So I'm putting my pinky into there, just pushing that towards the front there. Right, I'm not entirely certain why these balls in particular jammed up. Come on, out you go. And a couple more. Right, okay. I thought just now that it was going to be a problem that our hop-up kind of thing was at the front here. I thought it was so far back. I thought that was a problem, but it's not a problem because apparently I think when you prime the blaster, when it's... Oh, okay, it's gone back again. Okay. That's interesting. And so when you prime this blaster... Sorry, I'm getting confused. When you prime it, the tube with the hop-up moves forwards. Now, this has got me kind of wondering if the hop-up isn't just going to make the balls bounce off the top of the blaster, which it might do or might not do. I simply don't know. It'd be interesting to see, but I don't particularly want to sort of look down it while I'm firing. Right, I'm going to close that. So we're going to try this 9-ball thing again. Let's just try and work out how many we've already got there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, whoopsie daisy, 8, and try and find one more please, from somewhere. 9. Right, so nine balls there. It is entirely possible that I might break this blaster during this video, in the course of this video. Yeah, there is clearly a little bit of strain here in terms of, there we go, in terms of getting that little lever up to the top. Right, so there's 7, 8. Let's get this in here as well. 7, 8. It's actually difficult to get the ball down without letting that go on your finger. 7, 8, 9. Yes, they need a new catcher. They need a new catcher, absolutely. They do need a new catcher. That's exactly what they need. Right, so this is 9 again. We're going to give this one more go. It's jammed a couple of times on 9. It's jammed a couple of times on 9. We're going to go ahead and try again though. No, it doesn't like that at all. It doesn't like that at all. Right, there's too much pressure from the other balls going upwards for 9. I would say though that if there was some way to extend this, or maybe have the catcher, because the catcher to me looks like it's kind of pointing upwards, and so if you could make that catcher so it was more level, I think it would do it. Honestly, think it would. Very interesting. I know. I notice you all. I notice you all. Ismail, I notice you. Malomania, I notice you. I am Bubba Lolo, I notice you. I notice you all. You are all absolutely wonderful. Okay, so my conclusion about this is as follows. It will fit 9 balls, but initially it doesn't enjoy it. It doesn't like to fit 9 balls. Are we jamming or are we not pushing up? Okay, right, let's push that. There we go. Right, to be honest with you, there are some times when you get double fires. I don't think they're any more frequent than in the Kronos though. So yeah, I think that this is a wonderful blaster. I've really enjoyed firing it. I am going to conclude round about now and go, so I can go and get some sleep and do stuff tomorrow. But I think this is incredibly compelling. I think there's a lot of potential to do something with the catcher mechanism if you take a look at this tube down here where the catcher, it's gone back home again. If you take a look here at the tube where the catcher mechanism is, take a look at that there. There's actually quite a lot of tube in between the start of the tube and where the catcher mechanism actually is, and that kind of says to me that there's maybe 1 or 2 balls worth of catcher mechanism to be put in there. I don't know whether it's going to be a 3D printed part, what it's going to be, but this is incredibly compelling. This is absolutely fantastic. Zuru, great job. I really like this. I hope the sound's been okay this stream. I hope the music's been at a decent volume as well. I'm going to go back through the comments as well and just thanks, very much to everyone who's watched. Right, so let's go back. Totally picking one up, even if not for a review. Bubbo, seriously, it is a very decent blaster, and if you like the Kronos, you'll definitely 100% like this. How long it lasts is kind of an untested thing. We don't know how long it's going to last for yet, but this is certainly a blaster that I am going to be using at Battle of Britnerf this week and seeing how it goes. I love the way it loads, super easy, it's brilliant. Boom Tendo speed loaders. It's definitely a good thought. Definitely a good thought. What do you think about a Zeus Strife integration? Do you know what? It's got to be done. Money from the colonies. For one, I accept PayPal. Looks like there's some interesting kind of dealings going on there, and in the stream. We're going to go back through the stream again now, like I said, just to see, because I've literally just been concentrating on this blaster for this stream. Bye deploy, absolutely. Shooting the deploy is so much fun. Really enjoy doing that. Let's have a little look. Let's go Rapaziada. Is that a Python logo I see there? A Rapaziada. Depression 100. Yeah, 12 quid at the entertainer. Definitely 12 quid at the entertainer. The quality of the blaster, yeah, not too bad. Yep, 13 likes. Can we get up to 50? Go for it, Mantis. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Right, so I'm going to go and get some sleep now, because like I say, this Nerf war was a tremendous amount of fun. Battle of Britnerf this weekend is coming up. In terms of my activity for the rest of the week, this is the second stream I've done this week. I might do another stream tomorrow night. I'm definitely going to try and release an actual video before the end of the week. We'll see. If you're interested in coding or programming, I am too. I have it's not really a channel yet. It's kind of a skeleton of a channel. Jolt, go and have a look at that if you're interested in especially Python, because I am doing stuff with that, learning stuff about that at the moment. Additionally, there's Jolt stuff, which is even more of a skeleton of a channel than Jolt is. Please go and look at that as well. Guys, thank you so much for being here to watch this and enjoying it with me. This is a phenomenal blaster, like I say. I really enjoy it. Absolutely brilliant. The blaster shoots very well. Jack and Mac, if you just scroll back through the video, you'll see me shooting it lots. I don't have a chronograph at the moment. Rival balls are quite hard to measure with chronos anyway, some chronos. But in my opinion, it's shooting at least as hard as the Chronos. I really hope that there can be some absolutely amazing springs which can fit in here. Maybe a K, whatever. But yeah, people have done amazing stuff with Chronoses at events in the UK, hitting phenomenal FPSs. And do you know what? I think that we may well be able to get K26s in here if it's anything like the Chronos. So yeah, shoots by loading, priming, and all that kind of stuff. So thanks very much for watching. This is now Justajolt signing off. Clickety click.